Hello, Mr. Def here with another World of Warships video. Today I am in the Dunkirk. The captain is set up as such. You'll probably notice that I don't have a full 19-point captain, but that's not a big deal. 15 points, 10 points should get you up to just fine. Checking the teams here. This is probably the worst type of match to ever get in a Dunkirk. First, you are a tier 6 in a tier 8 heavy match, and the enemy team has a Kaga. A Kaga which excels at deleting ships that have very poor AA, and Dunkirk is no exception there. It has one of the worst AA ratings or performances of the tier 6 battleships. But no matter, do what we can do. The thing to keep in mind, if you don't want to get bombed, you should stick near cruisers, or at least something that has decent AA. Let's see here, what else? Since I don't have Concealment Expert, I'm basically instantly spotted, and yeah, this makes proper angling very difficult. Or I want to get behind this island. That would normally be between B and C, but I'm just spotted, like, instantly. So, HE. Honestly, that would have been better with AP, but I just had no idea what to expect. It could have been like a it could have been a broadside cruiser, or it could have been a bow-on cruiser. And a bow-on cruiser, if it was the tier 8 bow-on or tier 8 cruisers, my AP shells would do nothing. Especially the battleships. The battleships on their team will have enough bow armor to just make my life awful if I just fired AP. As is that Dunkirk. I was basically broadside to him, but he missed his shot. Lucky me. Ha! And this is why it's good to load HE at the start of a match if you are bottom tier in a Dunkirk. You will start fires. Many fires. The fire chance on the Dunkirk, or the shell fire chance, is excellent. Absolutely excellent. There's no reason not to use it. That's broadside, and I could have shot AP, except I didn't have AP loaded. It's just poor planning on my part. But whatever. He also did put out his fire, which means that's a fire that's going to be raging for quite a while now. My team doing okay so far. The Turpits on my team has decided to go off into the 10 line, which I don't think is super useful, but whatever. We'll worry about him later. Looking around, trying to find something to shoot at. It's going to have to be that Dunkirk on their team. However, he is behind an island there. So we're going to have to wait for him to come out. Also, we don't want to run too far away from our teammates or our support, because our AA is awful and we just don't want to be singled out. An awful, awful, awful thing to happen. Especially since Kaga is amazing at deleting ships. Yeah, kind of like that. Oh, that was the kill from the Gallant. Never mind. Team here is huddled up behind our camp, unfortunately. There's not much we could do here since the destroyers on our team, one has died, the other one is guarding off a section over there, and well, we just don't have any eyes that we can have. So, Kaga's strike plane's coming in. Dunkirk in range. I launch my spotter, or not my spotter, my seaplane fighters. And I have two seaplane fighters, which makes bombers a bit more difficult to sort of engage your ship. It's not perfect, but it does work. Another fire there. See, even if you go bow on, such things can be negated by just firing HE. Don't hesitate to fire HE. Also, you can go broadside sometimes. It's not super suicidal in Dunkirk for some reason. No idea why. I guess the Citadel is a bit troll on it. Okay, so totally went broadside. However, lived through it, and I am now on the path to run away. What else can you do? People say go bow on, fight face first with the Dunkirk, but it's not always true. You can actually run around like this using your speed to kite and fire over your shoulder. Now, switching shoulders with the Dunkirk is a pain, but it's workable. Cargo coming in to delete that Amagi. I doubt the Amagi will have anything for that. Like the bombers get shot down, but that is not a lot of. That torpedo salvo is just undodgeable in something like an Amagi. And it's even worse for my ship. Yeah, see? Damage isn't bad. Already racked up, what, 48,000? Just have to know when to fire AP. Getting capped. Not much we can do right now. It's just way too many of them. This AP switch was a mistake, so to say. I wanted to fire HE salvo first, then fire the AP salvo. But I accidentally pressed the key twice and it loaded AP for me. Oh, such is life. Cleveland with nowhere to escape, really. He's sailing in front of the island, which means he doesn't have a whole lot of room to maneuver. And two citadels and almost a devastating strike there. Kill is a kill. It's legit. Thing to notice with Dunkirk's guns are that they have a lot of firepower, which excels at 15-ish kilometers. I would say like around 13, 15 kilometers is your ideal range for citadeling cruisers. Because if you get too close, you start to overpen their their citadel, even through the belt, which is highly annoying. However, at the 14, 12 kilometer range, or 12 kilometer plus, you have extremely horrible accuracy. The shot clustering is nice, but the accuracy is awful. Alba looks like a good target. I have the wrong ammo loaded, but I'm mainly concerned about what is on the cap. Hold fire for a bit. Ah, there we are. Oh yes, I do realize this. Why do you think I turned? Ha! 2 fires on that Leander. Now the AP is loaded. See, once the numbers thin out, you can start to charge forward. Really. It all depends on the situation. Oh, Leander just pops up just after a shot. That is the most annoying. And he smokes up. Okay. Our main issue here is that we are facing a Gallant, a Kaga, and a Leander, which have... Well, the Gallant and Leander have single-firing torpedoes, which could spell disaster if I'm not careful. And the Kaga has already decided to attack me. I don't have my spotter planes up. Thankfully, the torps are scattered by the friendly Mogami here. But these don't hurt as much, and those torps that are coming in from the Leander are also spotted, which allows me to easily dodge his. Taking all those hits on the torpedo belt there, so it's not a huge issue. Damage control time fine. Kaga's dead. It's good. Main issue here is the Leander and the Gallant. I guess it's there. 3 hits. Totally overpenned. Oh, there's the Gallant. Yeah, those were from the Gallant. Thank God he missed. Or I threw him off anyways. Mogami dies. Getting fired on by the Leander still. Decent hit there. Not sure what it penetrated, because if it penetrated, that would have caused at least another 3,000 damage, I believe. Yet I only got, what, 3,000, less than 3,000? Let those secondaries work. Yeah. Thwarted by Dunkerque's accuracy. Poor accuracy, I should say. Close quarters. When you least expect it. Also, those are also poorly fired torpedoes, by the way. See? 2 overpens and more than 3,000 damage. Makes no sense. This repair was a mistake. I wanted to hit the spotter plane instead of the repair party. Not how I intended for things to happen. So I have a HE loaded right now. Basically what happens is, at Tango, or all the tier 8 cruisers have at least 25mm bow armor. And 25mm bow armor cannot be penetrated or overmatched by 330mm AP shells. You need at least 380mm. Same story with the North Carolinas. North Carolina has 32mm of bow armor, so it's even less likely to overmatch. That could have been an AP salvo. But the timing was just poor, honestly. I probably could have see the bombers coming in, but I was too focused, or not focused. Okay. Let's find AP at me. I wouldn't say that's the perfect ammo to shoot at right now. See? even though the North Carolina shells overmatch my armor, it didn't really hurt too badly. And that's too much angle. See, bounced, even though it hit the bow. And then I have no idea which way he's trying to go. Is he gonna come straight in? Nope, he's gonna go through the islands, and I wish I had AP loaded for that. Our Saipan loses his fighters to the North Carolina's AA. That was just poor play there. I gotta say, could have just kept it a bit further and kept out of the AA bowl. No problem. Spotted the North Carolina. No problem. Now we have no sight of them. The smoke is covering my escape almost perfectly. Basically, when somebody overmatches you, you don't want to go perfectly straight on because that'll just cause massive hits to your citadel that go straight through the bulkheads. And, you know, that hit, that hurt, but it didn't really hurt, which is the key thing. Load AP up. Getting set on fire again. Basically, the Atago is too close, honestly. If it was a bit further, I would have a better chance of running away from its shell fire, but yeah, it's just too close, honestly. That angle he's presenting right now, AP does nothing. So I switch back to HE. Here come the Saipan's bombers. I let this fire burn for now, anyways. I don't know if the Anshan's getting lit through the island or not. Probably is. That's why he's getting spotted. Like, even though he should have been hidden there. Either way, that wasn't a smart place to be, I would say. Could have just kept his distance. Like, Anshan plays well at range. There's no reason to close the range. North Carolina just needs to... Yeah, there we go. That was a waste. Now I have no repair party, or I have repair party. Sorry, now I have damage control. I don't have any more repair parties. Blew through all of them. Bow on out to go. At this point, I can turn around, and I do. Turning around and closing the distance towards Atago could work. It's a bit risky though, I gotta say. If I die, it's what? 40, 50 points? Yeah. Could be enough to tip in their favor. So it is high risk. But we'll, you know, have to take chances. Honestly, we are up in terms of ship count. We have the most powerful ship class still alive, the CV, and he has 2 full complements of bombers still, so it's not a total loss or anything like that. So big hit there. Fortunately, no citadels. How annoying. Just have no HP left for this, so I have to hit repair party. So 1 hit. I know that Atago wants to turn even more, but I shoot in such a way that he should, you know, stop turning. And goodbye. Here are the result screens. 163,000 damage and nearly 2,500 XP. Amazing for a Dunkirk and Tier 8 match, I would say. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.